We have here is a alarm clock, 7 inches from GOLOZA. We're going to open it up, show you what you get inside the package and what it's all about. We have here's a manual to go over your clock that has 10 dimmable levels of lighting, 10 audible levels of sound, and 6 visual colors. It is a pill reminder, date reminder, and more. Remote control driven, a kickstand and wall mount. A brick and USB-C cable, enough to hang on a wall. To hang is as simple as taking a template, a piece of paper, and marking the center of each keyhole. Find a location with an optional screw and screwdriver and lock down. With the drawn lines level and marked down. Unwrap your cable, plug in the 5-volt cable to the input, place on where the screws are at, and lock down. Plug into power. With the kickstand, align up to the keyhole, slide up onto the table. Remember to peel off the protective film. With the remote control, remove the plastic battery film. You have a 5-button joystick and 5 buttons to run the unit with a little keyhole that you can hang up on a lanyard strap. We're going to go over the 7-inch clock, dementia clock, and more. Plug in, turn on, sets up with a welcome. It automatically sets up through the air wirelessly. You have your date, your morning of Friday, 8:52, November 29th, 2024. You can change all this by hitting the left side, have the date on one side, reminder. At 8 a.m., go to school. If we hit the next one, it tells you it's Friday morning, red, white, and blue. We have here is a calendar clock with holidays. Then we have a regular clock, and then we have the alarm clock that when we hit the next one, it shows an alarm, and back to the regular one. We could change all the colors from the default on the right side, blue with white, red, green, back to the yellowish, multi, white, blue, red, green, and back to your colors. If you hit the on and off, it shuts off the clock, and hit the on off again, it turns on the clock and remembers where you left off. You have here's a volume control, starts off at level 8, 9, 10, mute, which is level 0, all the way up to 10 again. It cycles through. You have a cog gear, settings, reminder. We're on red, hit OK, and we are ready to set up our clock manually. You're able to set your language, your time, 12-hour, military, the date, the month, day, year, change that any way you like, brightness or dimness during the day or night, and if you have daylight savings time. If you hit the cog gear, it goes back to where you left off at the beginning. Hit the cog and go from red to reminder. You set up your events, volume, alarms, med, birthday, holiday reminder, chime mode, chime time, and chime sound. So we're going to set up a reminder. Level 8, alarm, every day, chord, or bird. Alarm, 8, right, 57 a.m., hit OK, Frequency every day, weekends every day, Sunday through Saturday. Make a tip, pick the tip you want, check email, lunch, fill, feed the bird, the dog, so forth. Gives you all these different things. You have a keyboard and you have an alarm that you could delete. Hit the cog again, and the cog again. We're set up with our alarm. We can see that our alarm is set up for housework. On the top are buttons. Everything that's on the remote control is on here. On the front is your audible speaker located here. It is a 7-inch window LCD with the USB A to C cable and supplied power brick. As the alarm is ready to go off, we're going to wait. 8:58 a.m., 11:29, housework, press any key to exit. Press any key to exit. The next day at 8:58 a.m., it'll repeat itself until you come to the cog gear, into the reminder, press OK on the alarm, scroll down to the alarm delete, and delete, and back out with the cog gear. You can set up for any other settings you prefer. You have a talking clock, a clock chime bell, clock bell chimes, a cuckoo clock chime, and back to talking clock. In order to get into these modes, you're going to simply go into the chime mode and turn on. You have a chime set from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The clock will talk to you. This is how you set your clock up and use it to inform you of different types of events for your needs. On the back of the clock, you have an output of 5 volts. Simply plug in your USB-A cable, optional. Plug in your phone, radio, etc., etc. Plug in your phone, radio, or what you need to charge via the cable. We have here is a different settings set up and a rotated off. This is your clock. On top, you have your power, your up and down, your OK, your display, and your set back. So if you want to change anything, you just simply go into the clock and you're able to change anything over here the same exact way. You could change your display, and you could go back and forth, different colors and so forth. If you're looking for a clock for family members, kids, elderly, and more, this clock may be something that you are looking for someone's needs. Hang it on the wall, colorful indeed, by your desk. It is a clock of today's time. Enjoy your product if this is what you are after.